Hi everyone and welcome back to the TheDubaiExpat YouTube channel. I hope you're all well and I'm happy to see you back in another video. So guys, in today's video we are going to do the full unboxing and review of the Datejust 41 that I recently bought at the Dubai Mall. Most of you probably remember the watch shopping trip that I did with my friend Ray, during which we weren't able to find any Datejust 41 on a Jubilee bracelet. So in the end, Ray bought a very nice Panerai Marina and put his name down for the Datejust, which arrived just 3 weeks later. As he couldn't pick it up due to some private reasons, I helped him out and bought the watch for him. Luckily, this also gave me the opportunity to make this video for you. Enough for the introduction. Let's start with the unboxing. The watch comes of course in the classic green Rolex bag, which should be the same bag all around the world. The reference of this watch is 126334. Inside the bag we find the receipt and the watch box. The price for this watch is close to $11,000. The cardboard box is protected by a white sleeve that tells us it is a medium-sized box. And inside the cardboard box we find the medium-sized oyster box in the classic Rolex green. Let's open it up. And here we go with the watch. Let's take a moment to enjoy this piece. So with the watch you get a lot of paperwork. As always, I will show you every page of the user manual, so in case you want to read something, just pause the video. Next we have the warranty manual, nothing interesting to read over here. The back sticker of the watch, which I saved. And the warranty card. Let's put everything back together in the leather pocket. And the hang tag. And the superlative chronometer certificate. And finally the watch, guys. The Oyster Perpetual Datejust 41mm with white gold bezel, white Roman numeral style and Jubilee bracelet. A quite unique combination, as usually everyone is hunting for the blue dial or the Wimbledon dial. But this white lacquered dial gives the watch such a clean and majestic look, which is incredible. The fluted bezel is of course a signature feature of the watch and a mark of distinction. I don't know any other watch brand that can make such a good white gold bezel in this perfect way. It really shines from every angle and you will probably see it from a mile away. Even though I have to admit the full steel Datejust models are also growing on me due to their sporty look and better fit for everyday usage. In the early days of Rolex, these fluted bezels served a functional purpose. to screw them on the case. Now, I think it became more of a visual signature feature of Rolex. So first of all, let's do the measurements. The watch with all links comes at 135 grams. And with the shortened bracelet, it is 129 grams. The case diameter is more towards the 40mm than the 41mm in my measurement, but if you check the Rolex website, it will tell you it's 41mm. Luck to luck, we have 47.5mm. The bracelet starts at 20mm and tapers down to 15mm. The thickness of the watch is 11.6mm. The watch has a screw down crown and comes at 100 meters of water resistance with the twin lock double waterproofness system. Inside we have the 3235 movement, which is the new generation of Rolex movements and certified as a Swiss chronometer by the Swiss Chronometer Testing Institute. The movement runs at -2 to +2 seconds a day after casing, has a power reserve of 70 hours, a rapid date setting, stop seconds for precise time setting, and winds bidirectional via a rotor. The dial shows us the time and the date. The dial has a lacquered white color which actually shines nicely. On top of the dial we have the applied white gold Roman numerals and the Rolex crown at 12 o'clock. The watch comes of course with the Rolex typical Cyclops lens and has a scratch resistant sapphire on top. In addition to the monoblock middle case and the screw down winding crown, we also have a screw down case back that protects the movement. And the bracelet is the famous Rolex Jubilee bracelet that is made out of the oyster steel and has the 5-piece links combination for a very comfortable fit to your wrist. The clasp features 3 micro adjustment positions and a 5mm comfort easy extension link. With that you can adjust the bracelet within seconds, which is one of the best features available in the watch market, and I wouldn't want to buy any more watches without it. If you live in an area where you have a mix of warm and cold temperatures, you will love it. As we don't have any lume on the dial, no lume shot today, but of course let's do the wrist shot. So what do you think, guys? Does it look beautiful? And another wrist shot at my pool. And to finish the video, guys, time for a new feature I want to include for the future videos. The TDE Watch Score, which should give you a better understanding how good or how bad a watch is in my personal view. Of course, I'm not a watchmaker and this reflects only my very subjective opinion on the watches that I'm testing, and with that I want to show you if I would put down my own money for it or if I would rather skip this watch. In the end, of course, you are the ones who need to pay for the watch, but I hope this can help you a little bit to find the right and the perfect watch for yourself. In each category, a watch can score a maximum of 10 points, which would lead to the best possible score of 100. So the watch has a nice and slim case, a nice tapering of the bracelet and a medium weight to it, which puts it a little bit above average in terms of dimensions. The case features a screw down crown, sapphire crystal and screw down case back with a 100 meter of water resistance. On top, a white gold fluted bezel, and of course we have the famous Rolex magnifying lens on top of the crystal. The movement has a basic set of complications, but is a super precise and robust one. The power reserve of 70 hours also plays in the upper league. The bracelet comes at a very comfortable fit, offers 3 micro adjustment positions, a good tapering and an easy extension. Definitely one of the best bracelets on the market. For the daily usage, the white gold crown seems quite sensitive and also can sometimes be too much of a bling factor in certain situations. But of course the white gold crown makes the watch strong for the weekend usage. Even though it has a 100 more meters of water resistance and a very shock resistant movement, the watch feels in my, or let's say on my wrist, a little bit too top heavy, is overall a little bit too heavy for sportive usage, and with the bezel also not really suitable for that. I mean, in the end you don't want to damage your white gold bezel, and last but not least you also have no lume on the dial, so this would make the watch hard to read in dark conditions. The watch was featured in several movies, has the famous oyster case, comes with a lot of signature features, so it is close to the possible top score. The brand is the most famous one in the whole watch industry, and in terms of value for money it performs just below average for a Rolex, but definitely above average in the complete watch market. And this altogether gives the watch a total score of 75 out of 100, which puts or places it in the top quarter of my own ranking. So I can fully recommend everyone to get such a watch if possible, and I will also definitely go for another Datejust, which will then maybe be a 41 in addition to my 36mm that I already own. So guys, what do you think of this? I'm super curious about your feedback. Let me know in the comments. Do you like this kind of my own personal watch rating system? And with that, thank you very much for watching. Stay healthy everyone. And yeah, also as this will probably be the last video of 2020, and hopefully we will have a much better year in 2021. I wish you all a happy new year. Hopefully all your wishes may come true in the next year, and I'm just super thankful that you're watching my videos, that you're joining me on my personal watch journey. And yeah, I'm just super happy to interact with you in the comments, and I hope we can grow this channel a lot more in 2021, get a lot of cool watch content out, and do some really good watch hunting in addition. So again, a big thank you to each and every one of you all. Stay healthy, and then see you next year for a new video on my YouTube channel. Bye bye.